Yeah, I'm doing okay, I guess. But it's been another odd day here. I field the initial client calls, and I can't believe how many weird calls Woodrow gets. He is a little bizarre, but still. Why does he attract so many weirdos?
I want to sue all of the companies that make soy milk. There's more than just soy milk in there, I know it. I want to have them tested. I think they're using pure estrogen.
Oh? Why is that?
My 9-year-old son is growing breasts. He's almost a B cup.
I see.
Listen, I called another lawyer on this, and Mr. Panzetti, when he heard my story, he said I simply had to call Woodrow.
I went to the bank yesterday. I was just standing in line, and I heard a loud bang. So I went to turn my head. Oh, sorry, I turned my head. And I saw this guy backed right into my car. I ran straight into that big wall of clear glass. It knocked me right out. I was rushed to the hospital.
The big wall of clear glass?
Well, yes, the big wall of clear glass, a.k.a. the exterior wall of the bank.
I see. And you feel the bank is responsible?
Well, yeah, they shouldn't keep their windows so clean. It looked like I can just walk straight outside.
I see. And how did you hear about us?
Well, I was talking to another lawyer, and he said my case was crystal clear, but he was just too busy to handle it. So he gave me Woodrow's name.
And who was this other lawyer?
Mike Panzetti. Thank you. Oh man, this is hard work. Oh. Honey, when's supper?
How may I help you?
I want to start a class action against all the beer companies.
Oh? Why is that?
On all these commercials, they make it look like I can get all these women if I drink their beer. Well, that's not happening. I drink lots of beer. Not even one woman. That's false advertising.
I see. And how did you hear about us?
I called this other guy, Mike Panzetti. Now, he told me that Woodrow has a special interest in these types of cases.
Do you like beer? Hey, what are you wearing? Hello?
Woodrow, I have been getting the weirdest calls.
Oh?
Well, first of all, I've got this 9-year-old boy with boobs, apparently from soy milk. Next, there's this criminal. He's running from the police through a cemetery, falls into a freshly dug grave, and breaks both his legs. And this guy, he's dancing on a table at a wedding. He falls off, and he ends up wanting to sue the bride and groom for renting shoddy tables. And this guy, he isn't getting laid enough, so he wants to sue the beer companies for false advertising.
And?
Well, these weird calls are sucking up all my time. You're not going to take any of these cases, are you? And who is Mike Panzetti?
Oh, crazy Mike Panzetti. What a guy.
Well, who is he?
Mike? He's a buddy of mine from law school. The guy's a riot.
What? Wait, he's a friend of yours? Why would he send you such terrible clients?
It's a little something we call loser tag.
Loser tag?
It's all in good fun. Really weird calls, instead of just letting them go, we send them to each other. What? It's great entertainment value. Really. Don't get your panties all in a knot. Look, if it makes you feel better, why don't we send the next weirdo to Mike? He'll get a kick out of it. It's called fun. You should try it sometime. Oh, these are good. Oops.
Oh my God, what's wrong with this guy? Good afternoon, South End Law Office. How may I help you?
Hi there. I'm calling about my son. He was at a friend's birthday party last weekend over at Bubbles Galore. You know the place. They have those bubble machines. Like soap bubbles?
Yes, okay, and?
After the party, he has a little bit of a rash. And it seems to be spreading, and I think it has something to do with those bubble machines they have.
I see. And how did you hear about our office?
I got Woodrow's name from our church bulletin.
Oh. Well, this sounds like a very interesting case, and normally Woodrow would be happy to help you, but he's really booked up for the next while, and this needs immediate attention. I'll give you the name of another lawyer who I'm sure would be happy to help you. Have you got a pen?
Mm-hmm.
His name is Mike Panzetti. P-A-N-Z-E. Good afternoon, South End Law Office. Michelle speaking. How may I help you?
Michelle, Mike Panzetti. Just called to thank you guys for sending me that great case, the Bubble Boys.
The Bubble Boys? What's that?
Well, you know, the kid, the birthday party, the place with the bubbles. You got a rash. Only it wasn't a rash, it was chemical burns, and it wasn't just one kid. It was a bunch of kids. I was able to turn it into a national class action, and bubbles galore. Well, they wanted to keep things quiet, so they settled for a big bucket of money. Tell Woodrow, thanks.
I'll be sure to let Woodrow know.
Oh, have we got any more loser tag calls from Mike Panzetti?
No, not recently.
You know, I heard from a buddy of mine that Mike just settled a big class action case. Quite a score if he was working on a percentage. Big money. Something about kids at a party place, toxic bubbles or something. Too bad he didn't send that one over to us.
Yeah, Woodrow, about that?